nó bảo là
mình chặt cái để chúng ta
nó bảo là lấy xác khách rồi.
nó mà chặt rồi thì biết làm sao được.
Nó để nguyên đấy, để nguyên này à? Không có bao giờ đâu. Khách mà.
Rồi đúng tí.
Hey, come get your dog. Your irresponsibility is messing us up. Why I should have to have an injury thanks to your irresponsibility is beyond me. This dog is loose in a residential area, hassling people who are walking by legitimately.
That's what happened. You forgot you had the dog.
It's 100 degrees outside.
You had that dog. Wait, at least let him get the water first. I swear to fucking God. If you
What are you gonna do?
Huh? What are you gonna distract you long enough for the cops to get here? No, you're not. Let him have the fucking water. Woo! I'm angry because I animal abuse. You really want to play this game?
With you, I do.
You do? Come on, stay longer. Please stay longer.
Let him get it. Are you alright, buddy? Look, I'm sorry what happened. I drive around with the dog a lot. I really enjoy it. She really enjoys it. I absolutely just forgot. So I feel terrible. But I'm not gonna, apologize to you. That's for sure.
Apologize to him.
It's over. Yeah. Yeah, she kind of
That dog's way too old. It's got massive arthritis. It could hardly walk when it came in here. Rico, you're being a good girl, aren't you? You're getting too used to going to hospitals. You're getting too used to going to hospitals. Good girl. What a good focus. Are you ignoring? Good girl.
Is it still in training?
Yes,
Oh.
but he had an incident not long ago and sent him back, so we're just working on it. He'll play, he won't hurt, he just makes noise. Okay,
Not a service dog? They're not supposed to pull. You realize that, right? I said they're not supposed to pull. They're no, you're not. Oh.
No! And some people like that. They want their dogs to fight because they're trash.
Hello.
And then when your dog bites you, you don't know why because you train him to do that. Wow. Wow. Absolutely disgusting. These dogs have been encouraged to fight, so his dogs have been attacked before at a dog park. So that dog's mouth is bloody. He put him up to the fence. I would get your baby.
No, it happens.
Oh my God!
You're gonna hurt the dog, damn it! What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus!
Don't come back.
Why?
Do not come back.
Don't do it, man. Don't fucking do it. Do not do it.
She's trying to walk away like nothing happened to her.
Let it go!
Hey, real quick, take some fucking responsibility for your dog. That's why I'm mad. That's why I'm mad. And you're shooting it all the wrong way. She was trying to walk away like nothing.
No, I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the cops.
Hey, didn't
No, I'm calling the cops. That's wrong. That's not right. That's not right. Someone grab him. That's not right. Someone grab him.
I recorded everything.
I'm calling the cops right now. I'm calling.
Here, right in front of the park, on this bench right here, and she claims, oh, she needs to bring her service dog in training inside. And I told her, my dog's not going to hurt your dog, okay? So now she made a big fucking deal out of it. She grabbed my ball thrower. Jake, get over here. She grabbed my ball thrower and threatened to hit me with it. I have no idea. And now she's doing that thing. It's really weird.
Have her being belligerent, filming me. He's
Yeah.
going to publicly shame me. His dog's off leash and not under control.
Yeah, publicly shame her in front of the dogs. There ain't nobody else here. How am I publicly shaming
Shut
you?
up for 2 seconds so I can hear her?
You do that.
I'm sorry, what did you ask?
Watch the black dog go on the attack, sparking chaos in a Miami coffee shop. The dog locking its bite like a predator on its prey.
The dog wouldn't let go. It attached to her like a squeaky toy.
Zach Jefferson is seen trying to pry the canine attacker's mouth open to save his golden doodle.
And I've never hurt a dog in my life.
No, leave it!
You do not hit her! The cops are coming, guys. Get off him. Get off him. Let him breathe. Guys, get off him.
Nothing.
Don't kick him when he's down. Don't kick him when he's down. It's over. Don't kick him when he's down.
She hit me first. Easy, stop.
Hey!
Now, I'm going to get the fuck off. I suggest you get this bitch off.
Been a while since I've been on the mic. Most of the other things that I've recorded has been done on the phone, but nevertheless, we are in the last portion of this episodic documentary where I am, shining the light on this Dognuttery. I'm shining the light on these worthless mutts and these dog owners, not so much the media or the dog industry, but I shine a light on Dognuttery, on these owners, these dog lovers, and on the dog. There's so much more I wanted to share, but just don't have the time and that energy and to put everything in a 3-hour documentary. It's just not possible. There's a lot I wanted to show but just couldn't. Nevertheless, I'm here at the last portion, and what I wanted to do originally was show a mix of dogs attacking people, but I'm not going to do that. I think the message is already clear that there is a problem. There is a dog problem, a dog owner, a dog lover problem. Even the media, the dog industry, there is a big problem going on. And we see that even dog lovers, they hate dogs. Even dog lovers hate dogs. Even dogs hate dogs. We learned that dog lovers or dog owners are narcissistic. They hate their own dogs. We've learned that dogs are just dumb. Dogs are disgusting. Dog owners are disgusting. They're inconsiderate, disrespectful. They will disrespect the parks, the public, their neighbors. They'll even disrespect their own self just for a dog. And this is why this documentary exists. This is why Dognuttery exists. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna just be showing you the stats of these dogs. And again, it's the dog lover that says dogs are better than people. The dog lover says, the dog owner, the media, dog industry says, dogs are better than people. This is what they say. They say this. They say dogs. And when they say dogs, I look at it as all dogs. They don't say some dogs, a few dogs. My dog, they say dogs. As in all dogs are better than people. They also say dogs are innocent. Can't see it. They I don't know what's going on here, but they specify that dogs are innocent. This is what they say. Dog lovers have stated dogs are innocent. And they state that dogs are man's best friend. This is what they say. This is what they've been stating, that dogs are man's best friend. This is what they're saying. And they also state that dogs are family. They say dogs are brothers, sisters, dogs are what, this and that. They say dogs are family, fur babies. This is what they're saying. This is what they say. We're going to look at the stats, and this is going to put bullet holes into these atrocious statements by the dog lover. Since dogs are man's best friend, they've committed over 4.5 million dog bites each year. And with 800,000 of those bites result in medical care. Man's best friend, everyone. Better than people. We have over 300 million people in 2019. That means there's one dog bite of every 73 people. But scary becomes a lot less when you're armed with the right information. So they're not sure if you can see it, but this is a Dognut website, and then they're trying to downplay and look how they're downplaying. Even though they state the facts and the stats, they try to downplay it by saying you have a 1 in 100, over 100,000 chance of dying from a dog bite or strike. So they're pretty much saying it's okay. It's okay because the odds of dying from bees or hornets and wasps are greater. Dying in a storm is greater. Firearms are greater. So they're really trying to downplay this. But the thing is, it's not just about bites and attacks. It's about dealing with the annoyingness of dogs as well. To have a dog in your presence as well. That also should matter. That's trauma. And I'm not trying to, promote death or anything, but I think death is easy. When it comes to dog attacks, death is easier to deal with as an individual. Because if you're attacked by a dog, bitten, and you survive, you're going to have to live with the scars for a lifetime. Your limbs might be amputated. You may have to pay the medical bills, who knows? You're going to be traumatized. Your spirits are going to be harmed. Your emotions are going to be harmed. So at the end of the day, I think dealing with, if you compare dog bites to all these, dog attacks are a lot worse. It's a lot worse. In my opinion, than dealing with any of these. A lot worse. But again, this is man's best friend. The family dog. And most attacks occur with the family dog. This is the family dog, mind you, that bites more than strange dogs. The family dog, mind you. But this site wants to downplay it and say, these other things are a lot worse than a dog bite. Then they try to, again, downplay it even more and more. But it's not going to happen with me. I'm going to call out, I'm going to nitpick every BS that these dog nuts put out. Well, this dog bite Britain, the problem with pandemic puppy explosion. Pandemic puppy explosion. And people are so incompetent. If you have to get a dog, then you are super incompetent. If you rely on a dog to feel good about yourself, then you're unworthy. You're something's wrong with you. And they add from 98 to 2018, in 20 years, admissions for dog bites almost tripled from 6 to 15 per 100,000 people, which equaled 8,000 admissions in 2018. Children aged under 14 made up a quarter of that number, which does not include the bites patched up by GPS or in the home. The rise easily outpaced growth in the dog population. Remember, dogs are man's best friend, but they are biting a lot of people. For man's best friend, they don't seem to know their role. They don't seem to be able to keep their mouths, their teeth to themselves. They don't know how to speak. They don't know how to behave properly. This is dog. Again, dogs are better than people. They don't know how to behave properly. They're better than people, yet we still have to go through these things. What is it again? Over 100. Is it over 100,000? Tripled. And this is just in England or Britain, whatever you want to call it. I'm firing, bullet holes at this Dognuttery, at this dog culture. 25 plus important dog bite stats and bites by breed for 2020 and 2021. Look at this ugly thing. God, they have like nasty, ugly paws, man. Jeez, it's so disgusting. And they say 1 in 100,000 odds of dying from a dog bite. I mean, this is man's best friend. man's best friend who are better than people, yet there still is a high risk of dying from these things, but they're better than people. And they even show this thing taking a bite out of this thing. Oh my goodness. And they had to choose the passenger one, you know. They're trying to bite the passenger here. They're the fourth deadliest creature on Earth. Man's best friend is one of the most deadliest creatures. Man's best friend, mind you. The family dog, the fur baby, are innocent, you know. And I was watching again, just to show how the media, other people on YouTube, they like to cover up dog attacks. I was watching a video on donkey attacks, and apparently donkeys can be very aggressive, as we all know, and donkeys have known to attack dogs and coyotes, etc. They're an animal you don't want to mess with. And they were showing the website for this. I know there's a website for this, and they were showing not this website, but another website of deadliest animals. But they ignored, and they didn't even show the dogs. They didn't even show the dog stats. They showed the human, the snakes, the other animals, but they didn't show the stats for dogs. And you know, I called them out on their BS. I'm like, why didn't you show the stats for dogs? Because I've been on this site. I know that dogs are pretty high on the list, but you didn't even show dog stats. It showed all the other stats for everything else, but didn't even show the dog stats. So this just shows how Dognuttery is alive and well. Actually, not well. It's alive and very sick. That's the best word to use. There are 89.7 million dogs as pets in the U.S. That's a whole lot of Dognuttery. And yet, none of these dogs have been able to adapt the way we live. Yet, none of these dogs are able to even speak our language yet. And we hoard them into our house and act like as if these things are better than humans, better than people, better than our children. We put them on a throne, but yet these dogs you still have to hold them by their chains. This is ridiculous. 89 million. And they're responsible for so much grief in this world. Not cats, not even rats and mice. It's dogs that cause the most grief to people. You don't even have to own a dog to be affected by a dog. You don't even have to live near a troublesome dog to be affected. Because usually the things that I see happen all over the world, and I'm affected. This affects me as a person as well, because the things that I see over there in this country over there could also happen here at any time. And it probably does. So I'm aware of these worthless mutts and these dog nuts. And over 4.5 million suffer from dog bites annually. This is man's best friend, mind you. And over 800,000 require medical attention. 800,000 is you know, it's a lot for man's best friend. We have over 300,000 for emergency visits. 26% of dog bite fatalities were children 0 to 2 years old. Man's best friend. You know, picking on the children. You think by now these dogs would be like, no, I'm not going to bite or attack any more children, but they continue to do this. But yet we see dogs as better than people. And it's very rare, very, very rare for a infant to a preschooler to abuse or to bother a dog. It's very rare for them just to walk up to any dog and start bothering them. But if the dog is placed in the home and you know, that child or baby does something or crawls or cries or whatever the case may be, and the blood's on the parent's hand, I mean, you gotta be very stupid, a very stupid parent to bring a dog into the home when you have a baby, to say the least. A baby, you're stupid. Over 900 plus daily ER visits for dog bites. 900. Man. And look at this. The most fatal, the pit bull. And they got the mixed breed, what's the difference? American Bulldog, mixed breed, pit bull. It's all the damn same thing. End of the day, they're all dogs, and all these dogs are causing this problem. But yet these dogs remain. No one says anything about these worthless mutts. Nothing is being said. These things are allowed to roam and kill whatever they want, bite whatever they want. But anything else is you know, either banned or turned illegal or charged or whatever the case may be. But dogs, pit bulls, of all things, pit bulls, Rottweilers, German Shepherds, they're allowed to remain in our society, remain in the homes. You know, they're allowed to cuddle with little babies. And nothing is being said or done. Look at this. Which breed bites the most? Look how they say unknown. You damn well know it's pit bull. Look at this. Look at this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 like pit bulls. These are bully breeds. 4 of them on top of the list, and they have one unknown. I'll even count the Rottweiler as a bully breed. I don't even damn. Man, jeez, and this pit bull culture, man. It is, you know, there's dog culture, which is Dognuttery, and then there's like pit bull culture, which is just. Really? It's like, really? You're really gonna get a pit bull? Are you serious? Are you really? After all we know, you're still gonna get a pit bull? You're still gonna defend pit bulls? Oh, my pit bull never attacked no one. Oh my goodness. And dog bite stats for the U.S. Millions of people are bitten by dogs every year. Dog bites occur roughly every 75 seconds. The Humane Society estimates 51% of dog bite victims are children. The vast majority of biting dogs, 77%, belong to the victim's family or friend. And like I said, most attacks happen by the family dog. And look at them. These are family dogs. I'm not sure if you see. I typed in dogs or family. These are family dogs, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. Oh, look at this. Oh, no. I wasn't gonna do this, but this caught my eye. To refute this, they're stating a wolf. This wolf, the gray wolf, produce all these things all over the world. Can you believe that? There's no way in hell that these ugly, worthless, disgusting, dumbass dogs came from the wolf. None whatsoever. These dogs are too stupid, too ugly, too repulsive to have come from the wolf. The wolf is an independent animal, a real animal. Takes care of itself, wants to live in isolation, etc. Lives in its pack, away from people. But these dogs are always needing rescued. They need rescue. These dogs always need a home. So how the hell can these ugly things who can't protect themselves survive? They're not survivors. They got to get their testicles butched off. How the hell did these things come from the gray wolf? There's no damn well. It isn't. This one wolf produced all these dogs worldwide. I'm not buying it. I am not buying it. How though? But how? How did this happen though? How? Did this thing just give birth to a deformed pug? No, I know damn well there's more to this than meets the eye. These dogs are probably like from space or like aliens or something. I don't know. They're I know that these dogs are made in labs. I just know it. Have to be made in labs. Have to be. No, they're just using the wolf to make these dogs look good. When a dog nut sees this, they're like, oh, that's so cool because the wolf is kind of cool. But they're so opposite. These are so opposite from the wolf. Very opposite. Wolves are more quiet and these things are loud. Wolves are clean. They're like beautiful animals. These are ugly, dirty, disgusting animals. These things eat their own shit. These things will attack and kill their own owner, their best friend. Sure, the wolf might do that as well in its pack, but that's the wolf's business. Let these wolves do their thing in the wild. Let them do their thing. But if these dogs want to, or if we want to stuff these dogs into our society and our homes, then they need to live our way of living. And our way of living is shut your mouth and mind your own business. That's it. And that's it. Just shut your mouth. Stop barking. Mind your own business. Stop smelling everyone. Don't attack anyone. No, learn to use some type of language. If these dogs are better than people, they should be able to use various languages by now. But all they do is bark this nasty sounding barking noise. Attacking people left and right. Always anxious. Always angry. Always want to attack someone. Always moving around, man. Just sit still, you piece of crap, dog. My God, that's one of the other reasons I hate dogs. They're always moving around, man. Stop moving. You want to move? Go move into the ocean or something. Go drown your damn self, or then you can move all the way. When you're in the ocean, you can move all the much you want. When you're near me, just don't move around like that. I hate it, man. It's disgusting. These dogs are just disgusting animals. They're disgusting. And we're gonna end it. We're gonna end this 3-part documentary series or episodic documentary. I only chose the episodic documentary because it just sounded pretty nice. So I'm not sure if it's really a documentary or whatever the case may be. The whole point is to get the information out there as much as possible. But we're gonna close I'll most likely be back. I know I'm at episode 33. I know I'll most likely be back by next year for sure. But by the time I'm back, I'll probably be going live. So I'm expected to start doing some live streaming beginning of next year. So it's not written in concrete, but just look out for that. So again, I want to thank you for watching. Thanks. I give credit to all the videos out there, even the dog nuts and the anti-dog people out there, the music. I give credit to the software. Even that software's been nagging me this whole time. But nevertheless, I give thanks to everyone and anyone that contributed to this little mini documentary series. And I'm going to close with Guardian anti-dog spoken word. So thank you for watching and have a nice day. Gore the dog butcher.
Con.
Spoken word. The children, they need a guardian. Some parents are hell sent. protect the young, since the dog parents too dumb. They allow the beast to feast on a newborn, allow them to get torn, then they mourn, then they shrug off with probably laughs. Then they will protect the dog while a fog of ignorance remains. They can't feel pain for their own child and would rather save the dog from being defiled. The children need a guardian that will protect and not defect. To get a pet like a dog, they will call a dog a family. While it's a fraud, parents give them uneasy access to decease the young. All it took was a sneeze. Now 3-week-old babies gone by the jaws of a dog. We need guardians that will serve and protect their own offspring and not serve them up to a gremlin. Parents will plate their own baby to a grown pit bull. The pit bull will lick them in the face and they call that love. Then out of nowhere it snaps, leaving little baby in half. Where did the love go? Do these parents care more about the pit bull? Parents are fools to hand their child to a dog as the dog drools. After countless children gone from the jaws of a dog, still they remain on top, worship non-stop after so many blood has been mopped. We need God to protect the children since the parents are useless. They allow the dog an easy access. Dog lovers are senseless. What will it take to have God that will protect the young? Instead we have dumb dog lovers don't mind choosing feeling numb to save a dog. Children have been bitten by a dog. Your parents will blame the kid. No kid, evidence will get hid. All this to save a dog. A dog that does nothing but shit, bark and clog the home with its stench. Babies have to quench their face cause the smell has lynched their nostrils. What's the purpose of this dog? Is it essentials? Is it revive life fundamentals? If all dog went extinct, would it be detrimental for society? No, no, and no. We need true, bold, intelligent guardians protect the children. The parents we have now, they keep placing their children on a platter to get a splatter by a worthless mother. These dog moms and dog dads should be ashamed for the life they're pushed down the drain.